All right, so are you ready to dive into manifestation?
Always ready.
Okay, perfect. Because today we're going deep on it. A lot of people sent this YouTube video in, so
It's everywhere these days.
yeah, you see it all over the place, right? And I think we should start with just a quick overview. What is this video all about?
Well, basically, it's a complete guide to manifestation.
Okay,
It covers the steps, mistakes people make, and it even gives you a quick exercise.
that sounds pretty comprehensive.
It is, yeah.
So let's start at the beginning. Like, what is manifestation exactly?
Well, the video defines it as bringing your desires into reality by aligning your energy with your goals.
Okay, that's kind of out there, right? Like, is it just wishful thinking or what?
Well, they actually make a point of saying it's more than that.
Really?
It's not just about wishing, it involves mindset, emotions, and action.
Okay, so there's a bit more to it than just, closing your eyes and hoping for the best.
Definitely. It's about actively creating the reality you want.
Gotcha. So kind of like planting a seed. You can't just toss it on the ground and expect it to grow. You have to nurture it, give it the right conditions.
Perfect analogy. And the video even lays out a 5-step process for manifestation.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's hear it.
First, you need to get crystal clear about what you want.
So none of that I want to be rich, vague stuff.
Right, you got to be specific. Like, I want to earn $10,000 a month doing work I love.
Okay, that makes sense. So specificity is key. What's next?
Step 2 is visualization. Imagine your desire as if it's already happened.
Like really feel it.
Exactly. Engage all your senses, feel the emotions. It's about sending a strong signal to the universe.
I could see how that would be powerful. It's like athletes who visualize winning. They feel the rush to the victory.
Exactly. And that leads us to step 3, belief.
Ooh, that's a big one.
You have to believe that what you want is possible, even if it seems far-fetched.
Sometimes easier said than done.
For sure. The video suggests starting small. Try manifesting a parting spot or a compliment to build up your belief.
I love that. Starting small and building up your belief muscle. Makes sense. So believing in yourself before you actually see the results, is there like a connection to psychology there?
Oh, absolutely. This idea of belief is all about self-efficacy, which is a huge concept in psychology.
I've heard of that.
Basically, it's your belief in your own ability to succeed, and tons of research shows that it's a key predictor of achievement.
So it's not just some mystical thing, it's actually backed by science.
Exactly.
Okay, so now I bet some people are thinking, all right, I'll just sit here, visualize, believe, and my dream life will magically appear. But I have a feeling this video has something to say about that.
You are so right. Manifestation isn't passive. The 4th step is all about taking inspired action.
So it's not just about thinking and feeling, got to actually do something.
Exactly. You need to align your actions with your desires. Show the universe you're serious.
So if you're dreaming of starting a business, you need to actually develop that business plan, do the research network with people.
Precisely. It's about meeting the universe halfway, taking those inspired actions.
It's like that saying, God helps those who help themselves. You got to put in the work.
Exactly. And then comes the final step, the 5th one, and this might be the hardest to grasp.
Okay, I'm ready for the curveball.
It's all about letting go and trusting the process.
Letting go, trusting the process. Okay, I got to admit, this is where I get a little skeptical. Like, what does that even mean practically?
Yeah, it can sound kind of paradoxical, right? You're setting goals, taking action, and then you're supposed to just surrender control.
Exactly. It's like, wait a minute. I thought we were trying to make things happen.
Right, but here's the thing. Manifestation isn't about forcing things to happen on our timeline.
Okay.
It's about aligning ourselves with the natural flow of the universe.
So recognizing that we don't have control over every single outcome.
Exactly. It's about embracing the uncertainty, trusting that even if things don't go according to plan, there's a bigger picture at play.
So there's this element of acceptance involved.
Absolutely. It's not about passively resigning ourselves to whatever happens, but acknowledging that we can't control everything.
And making peace with that.
Right. There's a certain freedom that comes with letting go of the need to micromanage every aspect of our lives.
Okay, that makes sense. But the video also talks about some common manifestation mistakes.
Oh, yeah, tons of them.
And one that really stood out to me was focusing on lack.
Ah, yes, that's a big one.
Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Sure. Focusing on lack means dwelling on what you don't have.
So like constantly thinking, I don't have enough money, I don't have the perfect relationship, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And that creates a negative spiral of scarcity thinking.
It's like you're pushing away the very things you want.
Exactly. It's like you're sending out a vibration of neediness and desperation instead of abundance and confidence.
So if I'm constantly thinking about how broke I am, that might actually be repelling money.
Precisely. And the video offers a powerful antidote to this scarcity mindset, gratitude.
Oh, I've heard about gratitude practices.
By focusing on what we do have, no matter how small, we shift our energy to a place of appreciation and abundance.
So instead of I don't have enough money, it's I'm grateful for the roof over my head and the food on my table.
Exactly. You're shifting your focus from what you lack to what you already have.
And that creates a more further ground for your desires to take root and grow.
You got it. And there's actually a growing body of research in positive psychology that supports this.
Really?
Yeah, studies have shown that gratitude practices can lead to increased happiness, reduced stress, improved sleep, and even enhanced resilience.
Wow, so it's not just some fluffy feel-good practice.
Nope, it's backed by science.
It's like a superpower for rewiring our brains towards positivity and abundance.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about avoiding focusing on lack and embracing gratitude. What other manifestation mistakes does the video highlight?
Another common pitfall is impatience.
Oh yeah, we live in a world of instant gratification.
Right, we want everything now. And that can make it tough to trust the process of manifestation.
So it's important to remember that manifestation takes time.
Exactly, and it often unfolds in ways we might not expect.
So patience is key.
Absolutely. It's about surrendering the need to control every detail and allowing the universe to work its magic.
And trusting that even if things aren't happening on our preferred timeline, there's a bigger plan unfolding.
Exactly. It's about having faith that everything is happening for our highest good.
So patience is important, but the video also cautions against the opposite extreme, not taking any action at all.
Right. It's about finding that balance between surrender and effort.
So it's not just about wishing and hoping, got to actually do something.
Exactly. It's like that saying, vision without action is just a daydream.
So you could visualize and believe all you want, but if you don't take any steps towards your goals, nothing's going to happen.
Precisely. And the video offers a great analogy. It's like ordering something online.
Okay, I like analogies.
You can visualize that new gadget, feel the excitement of receiving it, believe it's on its way.
But you still have to actually click that Buy Now button.
Exactly. You got to take the action of placing the order, providing your shipping address.
That's a perfect example. It really highlights how Akkonen is an essential part of the manifestation process.
It is. And speaking of practical steps, the video also includes a quick exercise for listeners to try.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Can you walk us through it?
Sure, it's a simple visualization and affirmation exercise. You start by taking a few deep breaths to center yourself.
Okay, breathing, centering. Got it.
Then you focus on one specific desire you want to manifest.
Just one.
Yeah, for this exercise, you're just picking one, and then you imagine it in vivid detail as if it's already happened.
Like really immerse yourself in that vision.
Exactly. Engage all your senses, feel the emotion.
So far, so good. What's next?
Then you state an affirmation that confirms your desire as your reality.
So if I'm manifesting a new job, I might say, I am grateful for my fulfilling and rewarding career.
Exactly. You're combining a powerful visualization with a positive affirmation that reinforces your belief.
Okay, I like it. Does the video say how often you should do this?
They recommend doing it daily, ideally in the morning or before bed.
So it's about consistency, making it a regular practice.
Right. The idea is that by doing this consistently, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind to align with your desired reality.
It's like creating a new neural pathway in your brain.
Exactly. You're strengthening that connection between your thoughts, feelings, and actions.
We've covered the steps, the mistakes to avoid, and even a practical exercise to try. But I'm curious, from your perspective, what's the most fascinating aspect of this whole manifestation concept?
That's a great question. I think what's most compelling about manifestation is that it blends practical action with this intangible energy element.
So it's not just about doing, it's about being too.
Exactly. On one hand, we're talking about setting clear goals, visualizing, taking concrete steps, all very grounded in actionable strategies.
But then there's this other layer, this idea of aligning our energy, trusting the universe, surrendering to a bigger picture. That's where things get a little woo-woo.
Right, and that's what makes it so intriguing. It's this intersection of the tangible and the intangible, the scientific and the spiritual.
It invites us to consider the possibility that there's more to reality than meets the eye.
Exactly, that maybe our thoughts and beliefs have a greater impact than we realize.
So it's like manifestation is pushing us to expand our understanding of what's possible.
I think so. It's asking us to entertain the idea that there might be unseen forces at play that can support us in achieving our goals.
So for someone listening who's like, okay, this manifestation stuff is kind of new to me, what's the main takeaway?
I think the biggest thing is that it's a process.
Not a magic wand.
Right. It's not about quick fixes. It's not aligning your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. It takes effort, self-awareness, and you got to be open to things not going exactly as planned.
And it's not just about like money or stuff, right?
No, not at all. It can be anything: relationships, career growth, even just feeling happier and healthier.
The possibilities are endless.
Totally. The principles are the same no matter what you're trying to manifest. You figure out what you want, you believe it's possible, and then you take action.
And you trust the process.
Exactly. You let go of the need to control every little thing, and you trust that the universe has got your back.
That could be tough though, right?
Oh, for sure. Especially in a world where we're always trying to be in control.
It's like we're programmed to plan and strategize and micromanage everything.
But there's so much freedom in letting go.
It's like opening yourself up to a world of possibilities.
Exactly. You never know what amazing things might happen when you surrender to the flow.
It's like sometimes the best things in life come as a total surprise.
Absolutely. And even if you're not totally sold on the whole energy and universe aspect of manifestation,
The woo-woo stuff.
yeah, even then you can still benefit from the core principles. It's all about taking ownership of your life-setting intentions and taking action.
And maybe you'll start to notice those little synchronicities.
Those moments where everything seems to align perfectly.
It's like the universe is giving you a little wink.
Exactly. And that can be pretty magical. So as we wrap up, I just want to encourage everyone listening to be curious.
Experiment a little.
Yeah, try some of these techniques, see what works for you. You might be surprised at what you discover.
It's all about finding what resonates with you.
Exactly. And remember, manifestation is about aligning your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. It's about believing in yourself, trusting the process, and taking those inspired steps towards creating the life you want.
And who knows, maybe you'll even uncover a little bit of magic along the way.
I think that's a great note to end on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into manifestation.
Absolutely. And until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep manifesting your most extraordinary life.
I love that. See you next time.
Bye.